How's it feel up there and maybe one of the later groups tomorrow?
Yeah, it feels awesome. Obviously a little bit of a different feeling after last week. I missed the cut by a couple, but I love these events. I love the crowds and the hype and you know, having the ropes out there and a few fans. So really excited for tomorrow, and yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, give it a whack out there. I watched the last one of those. Do you feel like it's a little bit shorter here, that gives you quite different good looks?
Yeah, it's shorter, but it doesn't play shorter. It's obviously a par 70, so it's a couple shots less than Kingston with the par. But I think the stretch through kind of 11 through 15, you've got to be really in the right spot, and it's not about bombing, it's about hitting it into the right spot to have an angle into some of the flags. So there's a few holes out there you can have a crack, but with the way 17's playing, you really just need to hit one up the middle there. 18's really probably the only one on the back nine where you can let rip. But I mean, the length is definitely an advantage, but yeah, I think it's more about the positioning around here.
You starting to feel comfortable, mate?
Yeah, starting to. No, it's been good. You know, obviously we've had the cameras out all year, so it's been a little bit more usual, so kind of getting used to it. But no, it's nice. As I said, I love the crowds, and it's just a really cool atmosphere. I've got my dad over as well, so he was out watching, and a couple of his mates too. So yeah, it's been really good.
So you have been, you know, front and centre in a lot of media stuff, and you know, you're pretty well known among your own peers. Is that going to help you when you get the big crowds and stuff again?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's as much as just trying to keep it as similar as I can. But no, I'm looking forward to it. I obviously don't know what's going to happen with the leaderboard throughout the rest of the day. I think there's good scores out there on both courses if you play well enough. So we'll see where we stand at the end of the day and see where we end up tomorrow.
I was chatting to your dad today. He sort of thought that you're about 153rd for 156 cut, sort of trying to get into this tournament. How close were you to missing out?
Yeah, I was 3 outside before we got the Europe numbers back. So the family wanted to know what was going on so they could come over, and I just couldn't give them any assurance. So once the Europe numbers came back, I think I was 20 or 30 in, which is still not heaps, but yeah, obviously there's a few more in the categories this year, so it made it a bit harder, but yeah, just stoked to be here and back in Victoria.
And was it right you were greenskeeping for a little while there to fill in some time?
Yeah, I was. I planned to turn pro end of 2019, just before everything went crazy, and then kind of when I was stuck at home for that period of time, I took up the greenkeeping, and I've got a lot of admiration for this place. It's unbelievable. Putting surfaces are just like the best I've ever seen, and the golf course is just incredible. So one of the greenies from home is actually volunteering over here this week, so I've seen him out there a couple of times. He's been egging me on, and he reckons he might take the raking method back to WA Golf Club.